So now we're going to continue with the viable model as a design. The viable model as a design is the viable system model which is developed after the reflection of joint understanding of the problem. Activities are organized as elements of the model system. Now we have the system 1. The operative one in this case is comprehensive justice system. It prioritizes the fundamental needs of citizens, focuses on the direct operation of the main actors such as judiciary, public ministry, national police, INPE, MINSA, and MINEDU, to guarantee in this case that the justice system meets the essential demands of the society, and its management in this case is the Superior Court Administrative Office, which functions are General Directory of Judicial Management, supervise allocation of resources of courts, and judicial chambers, monitor procedural times and compliance with legal deadlines, coordinate with the higher judicial authorities with the critical process, implement strategies to improve access to justice also. Now, operative 2. A national rehabilitation, in this case an reintegration system, has the function of reduce overcrowding in penitentiary centers by implementing in this case implementation of operational programs in prison through the INPE with direct coordination with the other actors. Its management in this case is INPE General Directorate. It has to design and supervise educational and productive programs of inmates, monitor the application of prison benefits, establishes alliances with companies for the labor integration of interns, evaluate the condition of reintegration programs and their impact on recidivism. Now, the operative 3. In this case, is about the penitentiary welfare and human rights system. This is an ideal system which has to humanize the treatment of the people deprived of liberty. Mm, we have to achieve this with creation of policies and activities in INPE and MINSA operations to improve the living condition of inmates and guarantee respect for the human rights. The management tree for the operative tree is the regional command office. It has to directory of welfare and penitentiary rights, and also monitor living conditions in prisons. Have to, in this case, coordinate with human rights organizations to guarantee respect for the inmates. They are also humans. Manage resources to improve prison infrastructure and implement comprehensive medical care protocols in prison. Now, in this case, we have the other systems from two. In this case, it's about the training coordination agency and institutional autonomy. In this case, this system of coordination has two principal activities. First, strengthening staff training and training. That is about coordination between operational actors to establish joint training programs and sharing resources and experiences. Now we have also the activity which is protect institutional autonomy from external pressures, establishment of clear channels and protocols to ensure that institutions maintain their independence in other operations and decisions. About the system 3, we have the National Office for Resource Management and Transparency. This ideal system is about two principal tasks, and it's also about the eradicate acts of corruption and impunity. Also, it have to create, in this case, internal supervision mechanisms with clear protocols to identify sanctions, and it prevents the corruptions in all institutions of system. Also, we have to increase the allocation of resources for infrastructure and social programs, and also we have to establish, in this case, ensuring that the constant improvement of infrastructure and the development of effective programs. Now, we have, in this case, for System 4, Institute for Planning and Justice Reform. We have to see that System 4 is responsible for the adaptation and development, observing the external environment, and formulating, in this case, strategies for the ground and evolution of the system. So that's what we have to take care of this. And also you have to consider the management of System 4, which is in this case the firm licensure in legal acts. And it's about the development of medium and long-term policies that strengthen the legal framework to reduce impunity and ensure that all the infractions are duly sanctioned. And now, the System 5, it's about the National Council for Justice and Equity, the CNJI. In this case, we have to consider that the System 5 is about the policies and control, and it has to ensure the strategic direction and coherence of the system, making high-level decisions to align all the components towards common objectives. So that means that we have to consider a management very important for the System 5, which is in this case global policies and purpose. No? We have two activities that we must consider, which is in this case the protein institutional autonomy for external pressures. It is about integrate this activity as a strategic purpose of the system, ensuring the institution can operate without a political or economic influence. Increase the allocation of resources for infrastructure and social programs. Define this is a priority public policies promoting its inclusion in the national budget and government plans. So now, to sum up, we want to share the self-learning obtained through this application of this methodology, capable of exploring complex topics such implements of justice, a topic whose problem is present in multiple countries and around the world. We learned that there are many variables involved through different contexts, including those little mentioned, such as the health environment, educational, and even culture. It has allowed us to develop awareness and propose viable alternatives to address a complex issue, with the hope that others can continue exploring these issues that urgently require attention. Mm, Also, these problems have to have the country in current critical situation that if we don't take adequate measures can further aggrave our situation in the future, which is that is why we appeal to the conscience of our listeners. And that is all. Thank you.